Annie, as we stand here together, finally having reached a time I could, until now, only patiently wait for and dream of. I feel as though we've also stood elsewhere, atop a world of possibilities and adventures, journeys made for us two, waiting to be explored, and I can't wait to open this new chapter with my best friend by my side. I feel so lucky to be here, promising forever to you, the person I can be myself around, who encourages me to do what I'm passionate about and supports me no matter what. The person who hears I've had a bad day 2,000 miles away and orders me heart-shaped pizza. What more could anyone ask for, really? When I look at who I was before we met and myself now, it's so clear to me that I am the best version of me when I'm with you. And we were so lucky to find our other half as we did. We know more than anyone the pain of being apart, the trust and strength required to support each other when we're so separated. But in a funny sort of way, I'm glad. As we were reunited again and again, being as close as we are now became our special moment, our light at the end of the tunnel, and I quickly began to cherish every moment I had with you. I feel the same way now, and because of our struggle, something as simple as standing side by side is enough to make me the happiest I could ever be. The path we took to arrive here at the altar today, surrounded by those that we love and those that love us, is a relatively short one. But I invite you to look a little further than the back wall. As I look back at the path we've taken, the one we had to forge together to be here, I'm reminded of the massive journey that has already unfolded before our eyes. Meeting in front of St. Paul's Cathedral in London, poor Uncle Brian keeping an eye on this stranger from who knows where, working up the courage to tell you how I feel, not knowing if we'd ever see each other again. The long plane ride to a new place, nervous but excited to see what life had in store for me. Spending time together in this place that was at first foreign, but quickly becoming home with each visit. Meeting families and having new experiences, Thanksgivings and bonfire nights, Super Bowls and Boxing Days. Many memories and special times making up the winding path that leads us to this very moment we find ourselves in. And now, all that's left to do is figure out where it takes us from here. I love you to the moon and back.
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Oh, shall I stay? Would it be a sin?
Connor, I know you're ready for me to stumble, fumble, maybe even mix up my words, but the joke's on you. I wrote these myself, so no mess up me do. All jokes aside, Connor, even if I stumble, fumble, and mess everything up, you're always there to catch me, help me, love me, support me unconditionally. You're always there for me at my lowest of lows and there to lift me up even higher than I ever thought I could go. No, seriously. There was that time we were hiking up in the rocky steep, and I mean steep cliffside of the Jurassic Coast in England, and I wanted to make it all the way to the top. But as soon as we got halfway there, I started crying, whining, and my knees were about to give out. I was terrified, but you took my hand and told me it was going to be okay. You took me to the top of the cliffside to take our pictures I wanted, as well as the memory of you guiding me, pushing me forward, and never letting me quit and keeping me safe. Or when we first met in person in front of St. Paul's Cathedral in London as friends, we spent the most amazing day, making fun of paintings and mimicking portraits in the National Gallery, eating chips in a pub, Natural Selection trying to take me in the middle of the road, you giving you your first American dollar, which you promptly called Monopoly money, and finally drawing together in a French restaurant right by the cathedral where we met. But sadly, that day came to an end, and you had to go home, and I thought I would never see you again. And I began to cry, and ugly cry, Thank God you walked me out of that restaurant. I made a scene. Most people at that point would have walked away to make sure they catch their train home, but you didn't. You stayed and you told me it was going to be okay. It didn't click then, but it totally clicks now. I wasn't sad because my friend was leaving me. I was sad because I knew deep, deep down that my soulmate was leaving me. And we would meet again and again and again, and he would leave again and again and again. My heart would break each time you left. You took a piece of my heart with you. Then on Christmas Eve, you promised to give it all back to me. And here we are. No more painful goodbyes at the airport. Whatever we do, we're always together now. No more leaving our PlayStations on all night so we can sleep together. No more trying to hit the play button on a movie at the same time. No more missing birthdays and holidays with each other. My heart feels whole again, having you here with me. Thank you for loving this big crybaby. Connor McDonald, I vow to love you unconditionally, always be there to catch you if you fall, to lift you up in whatever you do, to inspire you, be there for you in sickness and in health. Connor, I truly, deeply love you with all of my heart.
So I will say, Connor, you may kiss your bride. May I present Mr. and Mrs. Connor and Annie.
And we know that there are miles in between where we both are. But in my memories and dreams, just to know you're never very far. And don't be upset, we'll both be home soon, and we'll hold each other close and stay up late, so I can tell you all the secrets no one knows. It's time to go to sleep now, love. But you're the one that I'll be dreaming of. And all these miles in the States can't separate us both forever. And I'll keep praying for a day when we can simply be together. Until then I'm holding on for you and you alone tonight, wishing that I could just be close and catch the tears you should not cry. And I'll catch the tears you should not cry. And I hold this photograph of us that I have seen so many times, and I just can't believe that you would ever let me call you mine. I don't deserve you, and I'm pretty sure you know it in your heart. But if I ever feel alone, I know just right where you are. 'Cause all these miles and states can't separate us both forever. And I'll keep praying for the day when we can simply be together. Until then I'm holding on for you and you alone tonight, wishing that I could just be close and catch the tears you should not cry. There is nothing that could keep me from covering this distance. Hand in hand we run, so naive in finding out what this is. Beautiful, can never have a single thing on you. Just like the angel that you are, I can never live without you. It's time to go to sleep now, love. But you're the one that I'll be dreaming of. And all these miles and states can't separate us both forever. And I'll keep praying for the day when we can simply be together. Until then I'm holding on for you and you alone tonight, wishing that I could just be close and catch the tears you should not cry. And I'll catch the tears you should not cry.
I'm gonna walk 100 miles. I'm gonna whistle all the while. If that That's what it takes to make me smile. I'm gonna walk 100 miles. I'm gonna run right up this hill. Summer sky or winter chill. If I gotta take a break, I will. But I'm gonna run right up this hill. I wanna hold the whole wide world right here in my open hands. And maybe I'm just a little girl with great big plans. I'm gonna go and take a chance. I'm gonna learn to ballet dance, learn a little something about romance. I'm gonna go and take a chance. I'm gonna live a crazy dream, impossible as it may seem. Doesn't matter what the future brings, I'm gonna live a crazy dream.